Alright, I'm going to real quick show you how I tape my fingers for water marbling. I just take one long sheet, line it up right at the bottom of your cuticle, and wrap it around like that. Then I take another piece that I cut in half, and I line it up on the side of my cuticle here. And this is probably the hardest part because you're using one hand to do it. And then I just wrap it around the bottom to help protect the underneath of my nail. And I take the other half of that piece of tape and put it on the other side of my cuticle. And again, wrap it around so it goes on the underneath of your nail. And take your last piece and tape the bottom part just like that. And then make sure your finger is covered all the way around. So you're going to fold that last piece around the end, and then you have your whole finger totally covered with tape. Alright, so this is going to be the water marble part. I've got two colors. They're my basketball team colors that I'm using today. So you take a little bit and you start dropping it into lukewarm. Actually, this is room temperature water, because it's the same water I used the other day for water marbling. And you just drop it by drops onto the surface of the water. Actually, I'm going to do 2 drops of this color because it didn't spread real well, which sometimes happens, so then you just add an extra drop. Like that. And then I'm going to do, so that's maroon, this is white, and you just keep going back and forth with 2 colors. And I'll do one more white just to finish it off. And because I plan on doing designs inside the actual marble, I'm only going to make small designs in here because I want a lot of color in between. So I'm just going to kind of draw some lines randomly through this. Kind of like that. And then pick a place that you like. And I think I like right here. So then you just dip your finger in, blow on the surface a little bit to dry up the rest of the polish. And then take your toothpick again and kind of swoosh it around to pick up all the excess nail polish here, because you don't want any of that to get on your design. So just swoosh it around like that, and then pull out your thumb, and you will have your marble design, which I will show you here, like that. Now what I'm going to do after is take a dotting tool and dot white inside of the maroon and maroon inside of the white. So there's the whole nail. And that's how you do your water marble. Alright, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with my design. So As you can see, they're all marbled. I have not cleaned them up yet because sometimes this gets messy. I'm going to take a bobby pin that I bent out straight. It's just a regular hairpin. I put a little bit of paint on this, so I'm going to dip the end of the bobby pin in there, and I'm going to just pick areas that I think would look good with a dot. So let's see, this big area here, I'm going to put a couple of dots in there, like that. And I have a little one on my tip that has a little bit of maroon, right there on the end. So we'll put a dot in there. And that's probably all I can do with the white. I'm also going to take a little bit of the maroon and put that on there, on my paper plate. Just a little bit to dip the hairpin in. Now I'm going to take my hairpin and I'm going to wipe it off just with a napkin. So just get all the white paint off that I just used. And I'll go back in now with the maroon and dot where I think it looks like it needs a dot. So I'm going to put one there, do one here, right there, just kind of wherever you think would look good. Put a couple in here. One more. Right there. So there is the finished design. All I have left to do is clean it up with a Q-tip dipped in fingernail polish remover and apply my top coat. So minus the top coat, there is my finished look. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial.